You're watching News First. Up next is Action TV.
The governor of the North Central Province today invalidated first-term examinations in the province, which had been scheduled for the 30th of this month. The governor issued this order after considering submissions made by teachers' unions at a discussion held this morning. In spite of the fact that teachers' unions voiced their protest over the holding of first-term examinations on the 23rd and 30th of this month, which both fall on Saturdays, the Provincial Minister of Education had disregarded these protests. The examinations have incidentally been organised in violation of a circular issued by the Secretary to the Ministry of Education and in violation of the North Central Province Education Calendar, which also incidentally violates the aforementioned circular. While teachers went on strike last Saturday, the students received a novel examination experience.
Because the teachers were not there, we wrote the exam paper while discussing it with friends.
Action TV also exposed several other irregularities that occurred at the examinations. While the governor's attention was drawn towards these irregularities at today's discussion, the students who sat for the Buddhism examination in the province today received incomplete question papers. Adding to this farce, although the examination timetables noted that the Buddhism examination was to be held today, several schools had received question papers for the Sinhala language examination. The North Central Province Minister of Education did not participate at this discussion, but we believe that the governor will come to some agreement in the future and that he will work in accordance with such agreement. Thereby, it has been decided that there will be no school on the 6th. We also reached an agreement to hold examinations scheduled for the 6th on the 26th instead. As a result of the decision taken by the governor of the North Central Province at today's discussion, part of the first-term examinations for schools in the province will have to be held during the second term. These calendars with the title Priority to Education were printed at a cost of millions of rupees when there was no financial allocation made for the same through the regular avenues. This farcical affair has now ensured that these calendars, which are hanging in every school and divisional and zonal education office in the province, have become a mere decoration. The Department of Meteorology says that many parts of the island may experience thunder showers in the evenings in the coming days. The Met Department says that while rains may be accompanied with strong winds, the public should be vigilant of lightning-related accidents. Low-lying areas in Portais Norwood were flooded when heavy rains caused a tributary of the Kalani River to break its banks. Our reporter says that about 30 homes in the area were inundated. The Met Department says that several areas in the island may experience thunder showers tonight as well. The department warns that some areas may receive close to 100 millimeters of rainfall. The Department of Meteorology further notes that southern coastal areas may experience intermittent showers at dawn tomorrow.
The annual Ther festival of the Ponnambala Vaneshwara Kovil in Kochikade, Colombo was held today. The annual event, which commenced with the hoisting of flags on the 17th of this month, saw the participation of a large number of devotees at the Ther festival. After religious observances held this morning, the statue of the god was taken to the Ther vehicle, following which it paraded the streets.
Director General of the Institute of Sports Medicine, Professor Arjuna De Silva, speaking at a media briefing held today, emphasized the need to conduct ECG tests on individuals prior to engaging in strenuous sporting activities.
During the last month alone, 2 student deaths were reported in the Mavanalla and Kuliyapitiya areas while engaging in sports activities. Taking this into consideration, the Director General of the Sports Medicine Unit noted that the officials should pay more attention to the health conditions of students.
පිටරටවල energy drinks පාවිච්චි කරලා marathon වගේ දුවපු කට්ටිය මැරිලා තියෙනවා.
Individuals who engage in marathons after consuming energy drinks from foreign countries have died. Do not consume such drinks and run in marathons. If possible, conduct ECGs and basic tests before allowing students to compete. It is not advisable to allow students to run in marathons without doing so. Do not engage in such activities soon after recovering from a fever which lasts nearly a week or so. If you feel any discomfort during training, inform your coach. Then you will be directed to medical attention.
අරන් යන්න පුළුවන්.
Professor Arjuna added that a circular has been issued by the Ministry of Education which allows officials to take steps against individuals or institutions who do not carry out proper tests before allowing students to compete.
මේ අවුරුදු දෙකේ කියලා තියෙනවා විනය පරීක්ෂණයක් කරනවා කියලා.
We will take disciplinary actions against individuals who do not conform with the law. Disciplinary action will be taken against all officials if a proper medical and ECG test is not conducted before allowing students to compete. We have been given the authority to enforce regulations on doping.
මේකටත් බලය දුන්නොත් ඉතින් අපි බලය පෙන්නන්නම්. හැබැයි ඉතින් බලය දෙන්නේ නැතුව මේ කරන්න බෑ.
This is a report filed by News First U reporter Nuranga Samarasinghe from Anuradhapura.
The Anuradhapura Hospital Drivers Union carried out a protest march from the hospital premises to the police station, charging that no arrests have been made in connection to the assault of a driver attached to the Anuradhapura hospital. They then protested opposite the police station.
මම නිවුස් ෆර්ස්ට් යූ රිපෝටර් වෙනුවෙන් අනුරාධපුරයේ සිට ප්‍රණීත් නුරංග සමරසිංහ.
In sports news tonight, parliamentarian Thilanga Sumathipala's nomination for the post of President of Sri Lanka Cricket has been rejected. This was confirmed to News First by Minister of Sports Mahindananda Alutgamage. Earlier, a three-member committee was appointed by the Minister of Sports to look into the opposition that was made by three sports associations concerning the nomination of Thilanga Sumathipala. According to the Minister of Sports, the decision to reject the nomination was made after obtaining legal advice from the Attorney General. Minister Mahindananda Alutgamage points out that Thilanga Sumathipala's nomination was rejected based on Article 15/1 of the Sports Act for maintaining business which sells sporting gear.
From cricket administration to the cricket field, the second one-day international between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh ended with no result today after the match was called off due to rain at the Mahinda Rajapaksa International Cricket Stadium in Suryawara. Winning the toss, Bangladesh skipper Mushfiqur Rahim invited Sri Lanka to take first lease of the wicket. Kusal Janit Pereira and T.M. Dilshan opened the innings for Sri Lanka. The pair managed to put on an opening stand of 33 runs in 5 overs before rain halted play, forcing the game to be called off. Sri Lanka currently lead the 5-match ODI series 1-0.
The Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission has ruled that the elections for the National Handball and Badminton Associations be postponed. Speaking to Sports First, Commissioner of the SLHRC, Dr. Pratibha Mahanamaheva expressed these views.
Today, there were two petitions against conducting the badminton and also handball elections. Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission going through these petitions issued interim decision until these petitions heard, temporarily stop these two elections, and also if the elections conducted, Sri Lanka Human Rights Commission can report to Supreme Court not following the interim decision given.
Finally, on entertainment news tonight, the second annual concert of the Colombo Wind Orchestra was held at the Ladies College Auditorium yesterday. Entertainment First has the details. The concert of the Colombo Wind Orchestra was conducted by Japanese national Keiko Kobayashi this year as well. The Colombo Wind Orchestra features the wind players of the Symphony Orchestra as well as wind players from other bands. The Colombo Wind Orchestra performed a variety of musical works including Praise Jerusalem, Sea Songs and Moon River. And with that, we wrap up your Primetime News Bulletin. Remember, if you want to read up on any of your stories we had tonight, You can log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. For Primetime News, I'm Nadim Majid.
And I'm Mahina Bongso. Thank you very much for joining us. Good night.